back to another episode of the Slct podcast. It's your boy, Set Rider Sun God in the mall.
It's your boy, Odie Joe.
And we're back with episode 4 and 4K, 4K.
Hey.
For all my Spanish speakers out there, shit is good. You see the consistency's flowing.
Yeah.
Everything popping. But what is popping? If you ever wanted to be Spider-Man, now's your chance. We got the Joro Spider coming through.
Yeah. the fact that they say they falling out the sky, like, what is this shit about? Like,
yeah, it's pretty wild. Invasive species has always been a problem, but I feel like it's kind of just evolution doing its thing for the most part.
So these coming out of space?
Nah, they I think they from Asia. They're from someplace in Asia. I can't remember.
They
exactly.
flying spiders, my guy.
For the most part.
How the fuck?
For the most part, yeah.
China. Why is it spiders flying to the East Coast, my guy? Like, chill, bro.
Fucking
chill.
Spider wings. You ever seen a Sprigget before?
I had to, yeah. I think so.
I remember the first. It's crazy. The first time I ever seen one, it was Halloween. That shit creeped me the fuck out my skin. I was like, oh my god, all the fucking legs and shit. That's exactly how I would imagine some shit like that. Fuck. That's.
So what's the deal with a Sprigget?
You said what is it?
So like it's like a cricket and a spider mix.
Yeah. So. Pretty much, yeah. Ultimately, yeah. It's
so
like
do they fuck?
I don't.
Baby?
It's not. It's not genetically actually a cricket and a spider. It's just this weird cricket. It's this cricket with extra legs. I don't know how to explain it. You gotta look it up. It's very hard to explain. I don't know, but yeah, it's coming in the springtime, moving up to the north.
What's
so
the actual?
Ready.
What's the actual name of it?
Carry an umbrella. What?
What's the actual name of the spider?
Joro.
Oh, Joro.
Joro.
Hey, motherfucking
If you ever want to look fancy, it's the perfect time to carry an umbrella when it's not even raining. Carry a little cute umbrella with you. It's spiders falling out the sky. Hey.
What a time to be alive.
Or a flamethrower. That would also come in handy. Either or. Pick your poison.
Bro, the fact that like they saying like these motherfuckers is coming out of the sky storming y'all. So pretty much
The yellowbacks.
this is what it is. Right here. So yeah. This is about to be falling out the sky, my guy.
The yellowbacks.
Bro. How would you feel if you was the Black Panther nigga? And by the way, I don't mean to address you by Black Panther nigga. I don't know your name.
Ryan Coogler. What's good, my guy?
So apparently Ryan Coogler went to the bank to get a certain amount of money out. I think it was like $10,000. So he gave her a note because he didn't feel comfortable getting the money out the bank, right? But well, he didn't feel comfortable saying that shit out loud.
Yeah.
So he handed her shit, and then I don't know if he handed her his ID and his bank card at that moment, or he said it afterwards. But then the lady went in the back and was like, "Yo,
something's going on.
Yeah, and they when you see him, he looked like he just been in the house wearing the same shit that whole week. So it's like, I'm not saying like, yo, you judge a book by its cover, but it's like, like, I never went in there and slid a motherfucker a note to get some money.
Depending on where he was.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I'm saying that. Like, even in the hood, bro. Like, I pulled out like a couple bands before in the hood.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I've pulled out. How much was it?
I think it was like 10,000 something. Or I could be wrong.
I've pulled out around that much. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like if you're very focused on people robbing you, that's your main concern. You're very focused on people not recognizing who you are and where you're at, and noticing you as a lick. I feel like what he did was understandable. Like, dress like a bum, dress like somebody who's not.
You want to watch the video?
Yeah, let me see this shit real quick. Yeah, chill. Pull the strap out of the fuck.
The lady said, "Good job, officer." Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
So he didn't like give her like an ID and the card.
He did. He's
No, but like I'm talking about like when he first gave her the note, because he said he put his card in and she asked for the ID. So she asked for identification.
and he gave it to her. And he gave it to her.
So like at that point she should have did her job.
Yeah.
But at first I can see how sketchy it is.
But yeah, they kind of took it too far. Maybe if it was really sketchy, hey, can you put your mask down for me? I've gotten it at the bank. You mind putting your mask down for me so I could like verify you are who's on this ID.
Yeah,
I've gotten that before.
Definitely.
But they definitely went too far for sure.
Yeah.
That was kind of wild. That
was real petty of you off bank teller.
Yeah. And this is another reason to say just fuck the bank, because they don't do shit with your money but loan it to other people.
Yeah, man. Hey, if you can,
You better go buy a gold brick or something.
That's what the fuck I was about to say, bro. This is my fucking brother, bro. We telling fucking brothers, bro. I was about to say, go get 50K, go buy a fucking brick, or go sit it somewhere in the safe. Don't make the fucking pin your birthday, idiot. Don't do that.
Build a throne. Fucking build a motherfucking Thanos gauntlet, or just a couple rings, whatever you want to do with it. And that's the beauty of it. If you can learn how to smelt it down yourself, it's not really that hard.
Yeah.
And just craft it yourself, you could really do whatever you want to. Just holding on it and check how much it appreciated too.
Did you see that one Snoop Dogg Death Row chain?
I didn't.
Bruh, that joint was like horrendous. I don't know if it was the actual one, but
You gotta show me now. You gotta see it.
I mean, first things first, shout out to Snoop Dogg for buying Death Row Records. I mean,
Boss move.
That's just, it's a boss move, but then it's just like coming from him, like shining on Death Row Records and all of that shit. So it's like it means a lot more.
Yeah, no, for real. He was the star. He was the star of the show. He had his run. It's just he gotta do something with it now. Gotta take it to that next level. But I definitely feel like he can. I feel like if anybody could, Snoop can, because his marketing game has been on the one. Like he been on CSI, cooking shows,
Yeah.
streaming on his own.
Snoop Dogg is one of the most marketable, like, and that's what I'm
NFTs.
saying. Like, people don't realize you as a whole is a brand. Your name is a brand. So if you just stay true to your brand, you protect it, you can succeed.
Yeah, not for real.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm looking at the chain that he got now.
Ain't that the truth?
I'm looking at the chain that he got on his neck now. Like this drain's solid. So the one that I seen, somebody fucked that drain over. It was like a shitty ass chain, but like it didn't look like this.
Yeah, that Jones.
This one's sweet.
Fucking knockoffs.
Yeah.
Give it up, bud.
That's probably what the fuck it was. It's probably like a knockoff or some shit.
Give it up, bud. You tried it. Go back to the drawing board on that one.
Would you get like a crazy ass chain, like one of the, like how everybody be getting?
I would. I get a chain. I would get a chain of my chest tattoo, the triangle right here. I would get a chain of the Yu-Gi-Oh pyramid too, but like the actual 3D pyramid, not just a picture of it.
Right.
I'd have to.
I gotta get a tattoo, bro.
You got to.
Go for it. I might get one on the B-Day. You heard me? I might go to New Orleans, get a tattoo. You heard me? Eat some gumbo. Heard me? You feel me, baby?
What tattoo would you get?
I just get like a basketball with flames. It's like everybody father had that shit growing up. Everybody father had that shit growing up.
Yeah, that's definitely like top 10 most.
A basketball with a flame. Nigga, what the fuck was you thinking? Like
basketball with a flame.
This basketball hot. Like I don't get it. Like what makes the basketball flaming?
Blast across.
Yeah. Your mom name.
Yep. I want to say a girl name, but I want to believe it's not that many people out there that would do that.
Would you?
No. No, I would not.
Wow, I should go
Cannot.
I should go tag my face up.
I couldn't tap my face. You know what's crazy?
I tattooed it right here.
I always said
give it to drop.
If I became a billionaire, I'd get my third eye tattooed right in the middle of my forehead.
That's wild, bro. Like, why the fuck would you do that shit?
I got 3 already. It's just I would just complete them.
Yeah. Fuck what he talking about. Protect your face, man. Your body is your temple, man. Okay? Don't go pierce your face. I mean, like, you could do whatever you want, but don't go pierce your face, man. Don't go tattoo your face. It's your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only got one of them.
You know what you shouldn't do? Don't pierce your lip. That's it. There's nowhere on your lip area that looks cute when you get it pierced. I'm sorry. It just does not look good. I don't like it. It's
We gonna put out a we gonna put out an announcement, okay? Public servant announcement.
maybe right here is the best place.
Any chick in the DMV area that got a lip ring, holla at my man. Right here, okay? Holla at my man. He show him that it works for you, babe.
Nah,
Show
I'm
him
good.
that it works for you, babe.
I'm good on that.
Why
I'm
not?
good on I feel like maybe right here might be the best place.
You lip ring
What?
shaming? Are you lip ring shaming?
I guess I am.
Cancel this
I'm
man.
not.
He lip ring
It's
shaming.
not.
He lip ring shaming. Hey, that's probably a thing. I'm joking, but that's probably a thing.
Lip ring shame, probably.
Piercing shaming.
Piercing shaming, maybe. I mean, I like piercings. I like tattoos.
Nah, fuck you.
But I have a piercing. My other hole's closed up, but well, I guess if you count my ears, I do have piercings. So
Would you ever pierce your nose?
I would. I would. I would. I do that. I have my septum pierced. I put a little stuff right here. I do something like that, but I could see myself doing something like that, or I could see that on myself, but it's not something I want to do. It's not something I'm looking to do. I say that.
I'm definitely not piercing my face. Even my nose, anything like that.
Not fucking with it. Eh. To each his own.
I probably like I said I'm gonna get a tattoo on my birthday, but I probably don't even get a tattoo, bro. Like I'm about to be 26, so it's like, what's the fucking point of getting tattooed?
You gotta get the tattoo right here. This is mom. Heart is mom. Mom.
Bruh, do not disrespect me again like that. Especially now while I'm wearing a KD.
That tattoo hard.
What, a heart with a mom on my
Yeah.
on my leg?
Yeah, right here. I get that tattoo. Honestly, I would. Shout out to all the mothers.
This goes out to you, number one, bro. Gas prices. I feel like we jinxed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we was talking about it before, like how gas prices is like pretty much high right now, type shit. And then next thing you know, all time high. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's just the way the world works. Just the way the world works. You high times. Better start that second grind up, bud.
I was thinking like, is there a way like I can get like some type of canister or like some type of container to where I could just store gas in the backyard type shit?
You could do that. You probably not in the backyard though, but like more so in the underpass. Just keep it out the sunlight. You could do that though. You could definitely do that. You have to buy the canister. We have one actually. It's a small jump. Probably only fit like, I was gonna say $5 worth of gas, but it's probably like $10 worth of gas now.
That's crazy.
Which isn't shit.
Yeah.
I filled my tank up for the first time today since gas prices went up. Cause I topped it off before everything went up because I just knew it was coming. And man, that number was climbing fast as shit.
How much you dropped?
I didn't. So luckily, I didn't. I still had like maybe 1/4 the tank left. So I'm probably only just end up spending like $39. But $39 for 3/4 the tank. That's a lot. That's a lot. Cause I'd say maybe before it probably took around 35 to fill my tank up. 32, 35 to fill my tank up. and I'm already through half of it. So we'll see what's good.
Damn.
We'll see what's good.
That's wild, bro.
I seen a couple of gas stations that was at 404. It seems like 435, 445 is the median. I seen a couple of 404s, and it's crazy that that's considered good at this point. 404 is a good price.
It was just $2, bro. At some point, it was like $1.98.
Yeah, like shit.
And I'm talking about like in the last 2 years type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember going to the gas station and filling my mom's tank up. Here's $25. Here's $20, and they did take it all the way there too. Times have changed. Inflation.
It's crazy how
in front of your eyes.
It's crazy how gas prices always rise when like a Democrat is in office. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with that?
Niggas is fucking up. Get it together.
Y'all people need to start.
It's all your fault, Biden.
Y'all people need to learn who you voting for. You know what I'm saying, man? Like research, like what's really going on. Study the history. Don't just follow traditional trends, like because originally the Democrats were the racist ones. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that is true. Look it up.
Come on, man. Like
look it up. I want to believe, there's a part of me now that wants to believe that this election has taught a lot of people that lesson, not to just blindly, because you could blindly go in each direction, and I think a lot of people might have learned that lesson. I know a lot of people that have admitted to it, but people are people. Sunken cost fallacy exists, so
I honestly think people would rather have this going on right now than have Trump in, because they were so conditioned to hate Trump.
Compared to now, when Trump was in office, that shit was sweet. That shit was sweet.
Only thing, from my perspective, that was wrong, that was going on, was people complaining about him in the media and on Twitter. Like that was literally like the only thing that was quote unquote wrong in America. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like pretty much everybody I knew was working. You know what I'm saying? Like shit was good, and I know like the lockdowns and all that shit like affected a lot of shit, and anybody like we can't really control that. Nobody can control that, but at the same time it's just like this shit was sweet, bro. Like Obama dream was sweet, even though like gas prices was high and shit like that. And we kind of invoked the whole Ukraine drink. Then that's when it started, 2008.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
That's wild, man. Did you hear about the they calling it the Don't Say Gay bill?
Nah, I did not.
That shit crazy, bro.
The world is so censored now.
Yeah, I mean, so like, the actual name is the Parental Rights and Education Bill, and pretty much what it does is it prevents like schools that teach kids about like sexual orientation from the age of from the like kindergarten to third grade type shit. And I think it should be like maybe kindergarten to fourth.
When we say sexual orientation, are we talking about like just simple shit like boy, girl?
no, not like that. Like so pretty much like if like the if the if the teacher noticed some things about the kid or some shit like that, at first they didn't have to tell the parent, but now they have to tell the parent like, yo, your kid like identifies or like more like feminine type shit like that. They have to do that, like have to tell them if they gay or not, and then like for like the kindergarten to third grade, pretty much they like the curriculum was like they was putting in like weird sex shit. You know what I'm saying? So they pretty much banned that shit. What they were trying to put in it. So like instead of us like, cause when we was in school, we started learning about that shit like fifth, sixth grade.
Yeah.
Sexual education.
Like, yeah.
And honestly, like, what's wrong with sexual education? Like, it was nothing wrong with the shit.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, sexual education. I personally feel like sexual education should start at a very young age. I do think that. I think you should, when your kid's able to like communicate with you on the level of like not toddler but like advanced toddler, you should at least start incorporating that shit in there.
Like what? What do you mean by that?
So like you should for instance, like what does that look like, I guess? Like you should tell your child what their genitals are type shit.
Oh,
like, oh yeah, this is your so and so.
That yeah.
So what other sexual education were they having? Like,
I mean like, and like sexual education like that. That's what I'm saying. Like the new shit is more so like I can't really quote like actual book, but like from like stories and like articles I was reading, it was pretty much like on some you don't have to be like the sex that you want to be. Like if you a boy, you can be a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if you a girl, you can be a boy, and you can like pretty much like pretty much like when we was growing up, sexual education, we had male, female, but now they're not even pretty much identifying the like organs, like the reproductive systems, like as male and female. It's just like binary shit, and it's just like what the fuck is going on? So they call it the no gay bill because they felt offended, but at the same time it's just like, bro, like
I don't know, that sounds stupid.
They in kindergarten. They
It sounds extra. It sounds extra to me. That sounds very extra to me. But I don't know though. I don't know. Maybe it is necessary because like I always say like I'm not a part of that group, so I can't even say.
Maybe it is.
I can't even say because I one thing I do know is that I knew I liked girls in kindergarten. So maybe somebody that's like going through that type of situation knows they're going through that type of situation at a young age too. Because
you know why you like girls in kindergarten?
Why?
Because of MTV. MTV.
I ain't got no panties on. On the dance floor. Nah.
MTV told you, especially. Have you ever watched MTV Spring Break?
Yeah, actually, that actually made me depressed, and I stopped watching it. That's the reason I stopped watching TV. I was like, I'm young as shit, And this is the first time I ever realized. This is how I know like everything that we doing right now with Instagram and all that extra bullshit is bullshit. I'm watching this shit. I'm only like 12 years old in the sixth grade. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, why am I not there? Why am I in the house on spring break? I'm supposed to be at the beach, like fucking with the bitches, kicking the ball around, throwing the ball around, splashing in the water. That just started making me sad, and I just decided to stop watching TV at that point. I was like, there's certain things I tune in for, like Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, um, maybe like Adult Swim and stuff like that. But for the most part, I had to stop watching TV altogether.
For me, I watched like MTV when I was at my cousin's house and shit like that. But like personally, I never really like turned on MTV. I always watched Cartoon Network, Adult Swim.
I don't believe that though. That MTV
History Channel.
Invoked my. I honestly feel like, let's say like I was born and you were to put me in a room by myself for like 24 years. Let's just say up until now 25 years. Let's just say up until this very moment. And then you were to open the door, even though I'd probably be insane, I wouldn't know how to speak or nothing like that. But if you were to open the door and put a woman in there and just close it. That shit going just, oh yeah, I need to do my thing. It's just I honestly don't feel like, I feel like it's gonna be innate in my being, and I definitely feel like social society has had an effect on my preferences per se, but not necessarily the fact that niggas like girls. We want women over here. That's just what it is. What's it, cis? What they call it? Cis.
I mean, I guess that's the name of it, cisgender. But I mean, it's just called male and female, straight. Shit, it don't gotta be cis. Why come up with a new fucking name? Why can't it just be straight? A straight male, a straight female.
Yeah.
It's like they trying to strip the gender. It's like, no, my nigga, you can identify as whatever you want, but don't take what the fuck I call myself. Like it's like you making up the rules for me. Why you making the rules for yourself at the same time? And it's like, what if I just? Why can't I make my rules? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. But do you know the 20 ways to make women's life more bearable?
Nah, maybe.
According to Vice.
Vice, they be hitting their mission. They still doing their things though. Shout out to Vice.
You gotta do this one, bro. You gotta read that one.
So we bullshit or true shit?
I'm just saying, just go ahead and like just read the 25.
All right.
You gonna start with one.
Learn to praise a woman without demonizing other women. You're not like other girls. It's not a compliment. I want to be like other girls. Other girls are awesome.
Wait. How do you feel about that?
I'm calling bullshit.
That's one of the most dumbest shit I ever heard, because like when a dude say like you're not like other girls, they see something in you to be like submit to you. Not saying submit to you. I'm gonna say commit to you. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I wanna build with you, like, cause like they probably don't take other girls serious. So like you're not other girls, like, yo.
And on that same note, nobody wants to be like other people. Everybody has a little bit of main character syndrome, delusion of grandeur, because you can't help it. You're stuck in your body. You're the main character of your life.
Exactly.
Nobody. I mean, there are people who might just sit there and be like, yeah, I'm just an average Joe. But, like, most people, nobody wants to just be that average. Ask most people, nobody wants to be average, and nobody wants to be with an average person.
No, seriously.
Stamp that shit. Fuck is you talking about? Number two, before explaining something to a woman, ask yourself if she already knows more about the thing than you.
Oh, what?
Before explaining something to a woman, ask yourself if she already knows more about the thing than you. So if let's say,
I get it. I get it.
yes, and I guess I kind of I don't I guess that kind of sounds like they're taking a poke at mansplaining. Um, I feel like if you're having a conversation with anyone and it seems like they don't understand the thing that I'm talking about, I'm going to go into depth of explaining it if it comes up in conversation, whether or not they're male or female. So, and because of conversation, I'm not going to have to think. It's either going to be revealed that they know it or not. I don't just come out of nowhere. Hey, do you know about did you know that the Earth is 93 million miles away from the sun and it takes light 8 minutes to get here? I wouldn't just randomly just come out of nowhere and just say something like that. And that's actually true, by the way. 8.5 minutes to be exact.
Vice, it seemed like already it sounded like you ran out of ideas and you start making shit up.
Yeah. I don't know. Or maybe like a self-absorbed, maybe like a delusional person wrote this. Number three, it is not cute to try to persuade a woman to have sex with you ever at all. Go home.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's true shit.
I agree with that.
That's true shit.
Trying to persuade a woman, like if you like trying to keep game, like yo, like what's up, like joking around, like playing with her, and if she say no, then that's cool. But like if you flirting with her and you not like being aggressive type shit, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But if you like, come on, let's do it. She keeps saying no, like,
Can I please get some pussy?
Come on, you just like.
Yeah, I'd say persuading a woman to have sex with you through subtle things like your scent or social cues or the things you know say or do in the group when or just taking your shot when you're alone with her. That's just the natural order of things. But yeah, like what my man said, you asking and begging is definitely not it. Like once you start doing that, just stop. Just go ahead and delete the number. Number four, calling women feisty. Stop calling women feisty. We do not need a special lady for a word. We do not need a special lady word for has an opinion.
First of all, that don't make any fucking sense. And second of all, America, these are the things that supposed to make women's life less bearable, according to Vice.
I don't even know anyone that says feisty. No one says that shit.
I mean, but even feisty, we just be like for us, it's like saying like, yo, you doing too much. I mean,
I don't know. I feel like that's straw manning. At least for the has an opinion. Because I'm not sure exactly what they mean. Like has an opinion to what extent? Like if you have an opinion, I'm not gonna call you feisty or like say you doing too much. But if you're actually doing too much, I'm gonna say you're doing too much. So
if you have an opinion, then you have an opinion. Like, come on, man.
if you see a friend or call that one, I don't know bullshit. I'm gonna just leave it in the middle. If you see a friend or colleague being inappropriate to a woman, call him out. You will survive the awkwardness. I promise.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah,
Calling somebody out,
yeah.
but like surviving the awkwardness is not like. it's just the right thing to do. It's like it's not awkward for me. It's just like, bro, what the fuck? If anything, it's kind of like upset me.
Yeah, I don't know about surviving the awkwardness, but if you should definitely give your friends
So
criticism.
it's like I'm gonna be sitting there and the dude gonna be like harassing me. I'm like, yo, this is awkward. This is awkward. I can't take it.
I feel like it's more awkward to just sit there and let it continue. It's like, I'm sorry, I gotta yeah, buddy.
You know what I think is awkward? I think it's awkward when you just sitting there like, hey, leave her alone. If you just say that, like, those lines, like, it's automatically awkward.
Yeah.
Hey, stop it. It's like, bro, like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the hero. You gotta come through. White Knight, come through on the horse too.
Blue pill, red pill.
Blue pill.
Red pill. So no, I mean,
Put me back in the dream. I want to eat steaks.
Like a part of me.
Nah, definitely red pill. Though. I'm just playing.
A part of me, I understand the blue pill concept. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the red pill is like a psychedelic experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, realizing the world for what it is. So it's like, I don't recommend that for everybody.
Yeah, some people are just better off living in a matrix.
And it's like, when I look at the blue pill, that's my childhood.
The blue pill.
Yeah. And it's like, I love my childhood, so it's like, I respect that, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate every moment of that, so it's like, I'm not gonna shame that, but at some point, you gotta be an adult, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta wake up to the shit that's around you. Can't keep living in the matrix, man. I was about to pull it up on my phone.
Motherfucking,
6. Be happy to have women friends without needing them to want to sleep with you. The friend zone is not a thing. We do not owe you sex. I think that's true. I think that okay. So this is actually a very complex one on both sides of the spectrum, on both sides of the fence. So I think that guys should stop being friends with women in hopes of having sex with them. So that's number one. That is not going to get you anywhere. Except mad and sad when she comes to you and talks about the guys she actually wants to fuck. I want to say that women should realize it, but because it's like we're all adults. But I feel like as a guy, I don't put the blame on other people. So I feel like it ultimately falls on the guy that needs to just realize where you should be putting your time and energy. But you should. I do feel like if I had a daughter, I would teach her not to take the time of a man that she doesn't plan on having any intentions with, because not only are you taking up someone else's time and energy, but you're also leading them on to a certain extent, and that's just not good for anyone, except for you. Which I mean, just kind of ultimately means you're selfish. If you're fine with being selfish, that's cool, but it doesn't resonate with me as a person.
Yeah, I mean, personally, if you trying to be friends with a chick, trying to think like you're gonna get some cheeks, that's like a first class ticket to Sadway Club.
Yeah.
Like
shit.
Like, bro, like, what you doing?
Give it up.
Did your mom raise you any better?
Get another tactic.
But I don't think you should just be happy to be friends with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you should just be happy to be friends. Have that certain relationship, that special bond in that sequence in your life, you know what I'm saying? That memory in your life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Appreciate the moments that you experience. It shouldn't be like, oh, I'm friends with this woman, I should appreciate this moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, like, no, it's like, we've been coexisting forever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that about?
Yeah, I feel you. I appreciate the women in my life, though. I could say that.
I mean, I do too, but it's like,
Sure. But I definitely feel that, but not. I guess I want to say not because they're women, just them as beings, but a part of their being, a lot of their being is being women. So it just kind of like all wraps up into one. What's number 7? Um, Remember that fat women exist and that they aren't all trying to get thin. Treat them with respect. This is true. I mean,
man, yeah, you should treat everybody with respect. But I mean, but like, I mean, I don't really get it. I don't feel like how does this help women be more bearable?
women lives more bearable. I guess in a society where there are no fat jokes or no one pushing like the point to lose weight, it lessens the anxiety or pressure from society on their end. But here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. If if someone said to do some shit that I genuinely don't resonate with, it doesn't fucking matter if they're saying it. I'm not gonna do that shit. The fact that that it's bothering you means that somewhere inside you, that deep, that you know that it's something you need to take care of, and you're at that point you're choosing to not listen to yourself. You're
Not
choosing,
for real.
and it's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with sitting down with yourself and saying, "Shit, I need to lose some pounds," or "Fuck, I need to get in the gym and put some weight on," or like, "Shit, like I need to work on my skin routine. My shit fucked up." Or I need to go get my teeth fixed, or whatever you need to go do. There's nothing wrong with going to do that shit.
I need to get
Like
my money up.
sticking to your guns when sticking to your guns when the situation isn't adding anything to you, and it's actually like somewhat deteriorating like you as a person, is not what's up. It's not what's up. And I'm gonna say, in that same breath, there are people that genuinely, they live the thin life, they put weight on, and they're just genuinely happy that way. Or maybe they were just never thin and they're just genuinely happy that way. Like they got things set up to the point where things
Yeah,
is
I
going
mean,
for you. That's what's up. But I mean, everybody respects you. And but what do you mean by respect? If you go to the bar and a guy's attracted to your thin friend more than he's attracted to you, and he just ends up through that bias showing more attention to your friend, are you gonna take that as disrespect? Because that's what a lot of that stuff be boiling down to sometimes. It's like you're just mad of things that like don't have anything to necessarily do with like respect for what respect is. You just want me to fit. You just want to fit in my bubble of what I like, when that's not what it is.
that honestly made me not even want to continue this list, bro.
Fuck you, Vice. Y'all. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not looking. I'm gonna just read the next one just for the fun of it.
Let me just say one thing. You ran out of things to say. Number one, even though trying to persuade chicks to fucking respecting people in general, like fat people that live in like, I respect fat people, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you complaining about like, oh, like I can't walk there or some shit like that, no, we can't do that. I'm like, bro, like you're clearly out of shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you was in shape, maybe you can do these things, so you can't complain to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Or like we supposed to be doing, like we at work or some shit, and you be like, yo, no, fuck that, I ain't trying to do that shit. It's like, bro, like it gotta be done.
Nah, I feel you for sure. Like, we was hired to do a job. Like, come on.
crazy.
Yeah, get back on YouTube. Like, start making YouTube videos. The YouTube videos was better. Yeah, let me see what number 8 said one time. In fact, there is an easy one to remember. Just never comment on a woman's body.
I disagree.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I call bullshit once again. I don't even want to just go into it. I don't even want to go into it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into it either, but it's just like...
I mean, every time I commented on a woman's body, she loved that shit. Fuck is you talking about? Don't be a weirdo. Like, don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. That's all I can say. Just don't push. Don't overdo it.
The one thing I'm gonna say, that sounds like somebody that's insecure about their body. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, like that pair like ties in with the fucking the fat thing.
I was just about to say that shit.
It's like, yeah, oh, you fucking fat, or you do this. It's like, yo, like, don't do that. You know that I mean, I'm pretty much like, women in general probably won't enjoy that. But as a man, and if you with them or whatever, you gotta understand that it takes time to understand, like, how to like treat women and shit like that. But this list is not it. I mean, maybe it was more gems in here, but you ran out of things to say.
It wasn't a good start. And we got through almost halfway. What's going on?
The fuck is going on, man?
Yeah, I definitely say the same thing though. It definitely leads into the...
You dropping these fucking 20 things that make women life unbearable when it's fucking spiders. Joro spiders about to fucking fall out the sky.
Right.
What the fuck?
Y'all need to make the top 20 lists to keep spiders off your head. That's what you need to make.
Exactly, you fucking idiots.
No, but that's some real shit though. Every time I ever come on, oh yeah, that joint getting fat. Oh yeah, for real. Don't lie to me, or like, just, oh yeah, I definitely see the weight loss.
When did March become National Women's Month?
I never knew, bro. To be honest with you,
like I like it kind of become a thing, like popular like the last couple years, but March was like my birthday. And like March Madness for me, you know what I'm saying? Like it was.
Yeah, I never knew. But to be fair though, I never know. Only thing I know is Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and my birthday. All that other stuff, and Valentine's Day, but all like literally everything else I don't know. President's Day, Yom Kippur, Women's Month, any other holiday that I might be missing because I don't know. It is what it is.
I think it became official 2017. Yeah,
So it was recent.
Yeah, it was recent. Yeah, exactly.
Happy Women's Month.
Yeah, happy Women's Month. I love you, mama. You're my favorite girl.
Do 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 do. Hey, hey, baby. Hey, 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 hey,
It's
hey,
my
hey,
anniversary. That should be like ringing though. You know what I'm saying?
Like shit.
The mix the A with the anniversary button. The 2020 Tony.
Human DJs. We got put out flyers now and shit. Book us.
I remember we had like a little like community cookout around our way type shit, and then motherfucking the DJ she was like call my brother DJ Ashy Ass.
Chill. She said that shit on the mic.
Yeah.
Oh nah.
She got the DJ Ashy Ass.
Grilled his ass for the one time.
Hey.
It was a cookout. She had to. It's your turn. You must be ready to attend this barbecue.
But I'm like, did my brother like have ashy ass? Like, where did ashy ass come from?
That shit funny. She just she just wanted to do it to him one time.
That's crazy. But motherfucking, this was a nice episode.
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, that's everything that I pretty much had to talk about this week.
Just keep it safe.
Yeah, man.
Stay out.
Love your family, man.
Don't drown in the gasoline prices. Kiss your mom. No. Get an umbrella or a flamethrower. And
invest in electric cars.
Don't listen to Vice. They don't know what they talking about.
Don't listen to Vice, man. Hey,
and buy some fucking merch, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. I got the motherfucking. Hey, don't think I ain't had the merch on. You know what I'm saying? I won't go on through it like that. We won't do it like that, but hey, I appreciate everybody that been consistently watching this every week. It means a lot to us. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can have a consistent viewing. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they start, even though it's not as much, but it's a lot more than the average person. You know yeah. Most people don't even get one view. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. We out.